In this lonely ass world, it's getting colder. I'm not going nowhere if I cannot take my boat there. My mind was bred a little different, yeah, from my own past. If I see heat, why the fuck would I wanna go there? Mama, I make you smiling. Mama, your little nigga came from wildin'. Mama, always got in trouble, I was shouted. Mama, now I'm staring at shit. Mama, I'm the pilot. Mama, if I want something, I'ma go get it. Mama, swim with the sharks, piranhas, and fishes. Mama, it's so hard down here, God is my witness. Mama, I know where I'm going. Mama, I'm a fan. It's hard not knowing who is really gonna be there for me. I wish you could be here to see me the day I start touring. Shit be on my mind every second when I'm not recording. I'm waking up conversating with the Lord every morning. I mistakenly took the wrong path, I had to rewind. I fumbled trying to move too fast, I had to keep trying. Growing up I got in trouble, told myself to keep lying. So much stress be building up, swear I be needing me time.
Grand Rising, everybody. Welcome to another edition of the Morning Max Show here on Wellness Wednesday. That's right, Wellness Wednesday, where we try to talk about and give you some health tips. Okay, well, the health tip for today and been for the last couple of days, check on your elderly and your disabled people because the heat index has been crazy in this area. When you feel like when you get to 99 degrees and it feel like it's 100 and some odd degrees outside, woo, your brain is cooking, baby, cooking. And they're telling everybody to stay indoors. Well, not indoors per se, but stay cooled off. You might want to stay in the air conditioner today. No bull. Anytime you wake up and it's already almost 90 degrees, it's going to be a scorcher. Yes, but today on the Morning Max Show, let's get right into it. Sponsors of the show, brought to you by Shades of Blue by AM Morning. Awesome, awesome book. And this product right here, we call it Molly Mall Sea Moss, right? Molly Mall, he takes sea moss and do so many great things with it. And on today's like today, you will want to get a nice, refreshing lemonade flavor of good old Molly Mall Sea Moss, or just pops he makes. He makes icy pops. Or you can even get the sweet, good old iced tea that he makes with the Molly Mall Sea Moss. Or if you like me, you got to get your coffee every morning, no matter how hot it is. You can get the gelatinous form and put it in your coffee. Yes, you can, honey. Long as you get those 92 vitamins and minerals that this product had for you. And that's in the sea moss. This book has 189 pages that you read of pure enjoyment, entertainment. Or now available on audiobooks. That's right, people. You can listen to 5 hours of story. This book is 5 hours on the audiobook. So go to where the audiobook store is. You got a long ride, you traveling, whatever. Get Shades of Blue by AM Morning on audio form. You could download it. You want it on your laptop, you want it on your phone or your computer. Download it. It's on Kindle, on all the apps. You can even get it at the Apple Store, in the book section of your Apple Store. Yes, you can. So there's no excuse why nobody shouldn't have Shades of Blue and some of Molly Mall sea moss. That's right, sea moss juice. All righty. Let's get into the show this morning. I have some videos and stuff that I would love to share with you all. And we're talking about some serious illnesses that we don't even know how serious it is. But let's bring alive the panel. Good morning, Destiny. Good morning, Miss Andrews. How are you?
Oh, good morning. I'm doing well. How are you doing this morning?
I am doing good. I'm tired after last night's show. It was a bit of lengthy and got me a little lethargic this morning. I think that's what it is. I hope that's what it is.
It's a good thing to blame it on. I mean, I'm not gonna ask you your age, but I know I'm only 30, and I'm sitting here like, man, I can't stay up past 11 anymore. And you're an hour ahead of me, so it was like closer to midnight your time. Oh my god.
It was late. It was like it was late because I was late taking my medication and everything. And you know, old people got to take their medication on time. So definitely that. Well, today's topic is we're going to talk about. Dave is going to join us later because I thought about him when I got the topic for today. I want to talk about Lyme disease. A lot of people don't know how it's spreading and everybody is getting it and being misdiagnosed. You think it's one thing and it ended up being that pesky Lyme disease. But if you catch it early enough, they can give you antibiotics and they help clear the bacteria up out of your system. But when you don't, can't tag it earlier or they can't detect it earlier, it could go on to have some really detrimental issues to your health. Really. You know anything about Lyme disease?
I know that it comes from ticks. Primarily, I don't know if it comes from anywhere else, but I do hear all the time it comes from ticks. It's why everybody freaks out whenever a tick lands on them, but it's not necessarily like, oh, the tick bites you. It's not necessarily in their bite. It's whenever you go to pull them off, if you don't like burn them and make them let go, or if you just pull them and their head sticks inside of your body, then there's a possibility that the tick will actually vomit inside of your skin, and that will create the illness that turns into Lyme disease. And I know it could fuck you up, but I don't know all of that. I was gonna go Google it, but I'm like, hold on, let's see what she'll teach me before I go Google something. Yeah, I blew her away just now. Invite, dad mentality. I can do that. I don't know where VC went, but she'll be right back with more information on Lyme disease and ticks and stuff. What am I doing? Oh, yeah. Let's see. Dad mentality up in the jazz. Now I'm starting to feel like Althea. Can't see shit. I'm going to just look up your name. How about that? There you are. That was much, much faster than me scrolling. There you go, dad mentality. I sent it on Facebook. I'll see you soon. Tired. We're all tired. Did anybody actually go to bed right after that recording last night? What the hell is on me? Oh, it's attached to the shirt. All right, I do have a video ready whenever our darling hostess gets back. So we're going to learn about some Lyme disease, people. I got a story where I almost got bit by a tick while I was pregnant. I was sleeping on my side and I just raised up my arm out of nowhere, just ow, and just touched a spot on my big old pregnant stomach. And I was like, what the heck am I touching? And then I'm waking up and I look and I'm holding a tick, and a tick almost bit my stomach, my fat pregnant stomach. No idea how I got in the house, but that would have been detrimental. My internal body was like, oh no, none of that shit in this house. And that's how that went. Still a face. This is not my show. I don't know if I'm supposed to advertise my show while I'm here or keep fucking talking. Hey, all right. Got dad mentality. What's up, man?
I'm here to the rescue. How
Thank
you
you.
doing?
I was panicking. I was like, I'm the only one up here.
Oh man, my allergies are kicking my ass this morning. I need some allergy medicine. Shit, tired as fuck. Hold on, let me
Do
turn
you
this
prefer
off.
Zyrtec or I don't even know what the other one is. I prefer Zyrtec.
It don't matter. Whatever my wife buys that I can get into my system. So
Yeah.
it's all good. But nah, you can definitely advertise your stuff. When Reese is gone, when the cat's away, the mice can play. So we ain't got to
Okay.
talk about Lyme disease, none of that shit. What's going on on your show this week?
This past Monday we went ahead and live recorded an interview with a local comedian that goes by Cheetah Shine, and his audio portion will be available on Sunday on Spotify, iHeartRadio, and Amazon Music. And then this Friday, I've got a couple people put together. I'm trying to get individuals that I haven't really had yet. But I mean, David right away was like, I want to be on the next one. So I'm like, okay, come on. So this coming Friday, we're doing Would You Rather.
Okay. I'm just checking my phone, seeing where my invite was. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. No, that's not an invite. Hold on. Oh, no. That's not an invite either. Hold on. Okay. Well,
You gonna do that bit where you
maybe
pull?
maybe this phone don't work. It's all right. Maybe this phone don't work because I ain't get my invite to Would You Rather, but it's all right. I'll be okay. I guess I'll survive.
Your invite from me?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
No,
Damn, I mean, I won cards with cards against
you
humanity.
did.
I thought that gave me like an instant invite to the next game, but
You must have, my email must have got lost in the hello, Althea.
I'm back.
there you go. Oh shit, would you to change wigs and shit?
Shut it up.
You know what I'm saying? She had to do a quick costume change. I saw some random ass dude walk in your apartment and shit. I was like, damn, she must be trying to get that dick appointment this morning.
Right?
You didn't see no red with nothing.
I did so.
That was her local
maintenance. You saw either Tyree or the maintenance.
Well, the maintenance the maintenance man, he looked like he was ready to unclog that drain. You know what I'm saying? Get that thing flowing.
No, you did.
You piped a little.
He had a black shirt on. Do you know that was Tyree? Don't play. You know I don't.
It's all right. It's all
like
right,
Mario.
Look at me. It's a Mario.
It's Mario.
You said invite. I sent you.
Yeah, because you didn't send me one. Yeah, everybody seemed to have forgot about me today. Destiny ain't inviting me to the game show. You ain't invite me to the show. I was sitting here. I woke up early and everything, trying to be ready, and everybody just treat me like I'm the red-headed step.
And I'm sending you the stuff. I'm sorry, baby. Look
at that. There's I resent your invite.
We're gonna have to talk to Brenda Brown about these late night shows. I'm serious.
I ain't doing it. I can't do it. It just says the bad.
She's trying to get it down to an hour, but she hasn't been able to do that yet.
I was sitting there looking last night. I was like, God damn, we ain't even got to the good part. We've been on here 2 hours. I was like, shit.
But you're the good part?
Yeah, that's the good part for me. Is absolutely, yeah. Goddamn right. I was in the background. I was in the background drinking my ass off before I got back on that bitch. I was drunk as shit by the time it got there.
Okay, I gotta look into the back of the comments because I'm today we're talking about Lyme disease and just thinking about David and his situation. I was like, you know what, we need to bring this to the forefront because I don't know if you guys know, Lyme disease is definitely being misdiagnosed. They saying it's fibromyalgia, they saying it's this, they saying it's everything but what it is. They even testing people for AIDS and this damn Lyme disease. And we need to know the signs. Yeah, because all our men cut grass, right? And men that cut grass, they tell you need to wear long long socks and stuff because the ticks and stuff out there. I never knew why everybody like, oh, don't get no ticks on you, no ticks on you. I didn't know why, but we just grow it up. Don't get no ticks on you. It's because they carry the bacteria that causes Lyme disease, and there was a whole state up at a whole city up in Connecticut, Lyme, Connecticut, and all these kids was getting sick. They didn't know why all these kids would get sick. Found out that they had Lyme disease. It's the bacteria that the ticks carry that they get from mice and stuff. So, and low, any animal can have a tick, but it's caused by Lyme disease. Is caused by a bacteria that gets in your blood system and affects your overall immune system. I'm like, wow. So now other diseases, now we got Lyme disease to worry about. And guess what? It starts off like people think they got a flu or a cold. Why does everything start off like they got a flu or a cold? But I did get some information and got videos to share with you guys. Are any of you ever familiar with Lyme disease? Have you came across it? Know anybody with it? Please?
Nah. Go ahead, Destiny.
Well, I haven't gone through it myself. Although no. I was gonna say something that's like parallel, but not necessarily. But it's okay. To teach me more about Lyme disease out there.
I got a video to share with y'all that teaches about it. Sure do. That tells about it with the bacteria and all that stuff. You know, the ticks caused by nasty tick bites. And if you get a bullseye rash on you, that's a precursor to that it may be Lyme disease. From where you get bit and it looks like a bullseye rash will develop, and then you get like cold and flu symptoms develop, and people just thinking it's cold and flu. But if you know that it's not cold and flu season, and you getting the flu or you be like, wait a minute, nobody else is getting the flu but you, then you need to go into the doctor and have them to do some blood work and tell them to check for Lyme disease. I didn't know they don't. A lot of times when they do a CBC, it don't check for regular stuff like we would think. They do it actually, let me say it, I'm saying it backwards. It checks for the basic stuff. It wouldn't check or detect Lyme disease. Just like I thought if you get in the CBC, you could detect if somebody is HIV or cancer, whatever. If they're not looking for a certain screening, they don't screen for that when they do the CBC panel.
Because some tests are more expensive than others, so most facilities can only do certain tests, and then if it comes to different things that are bigger, broader, less common, or have a more expensive test, then they have to send it off to a facility that can do that test, and that has some kind of cost to them. That's all.
Yeah, of course, because that's why it's not in the CBC. The CBC, that's complete blood count, the complete blood panel. That does a lot of diseases is not included in that. So that's why I'm telling people that just because you get a CBC do not mean that they're checking for different diseases. So you will want that done. You know, like when I went to my gynecologist or go to my doctor and they take blood work, I have to tell them also check for AIDS and herpes because the other diseases don't come through on the regular blood thing. They have to do extra. And I'm like, mark all the lists, go down for everything, check everything. I don't want to leave nothing unturned. Oh, you sick and you didn't know? Oh, because you didn't get the test done. Nope, check it. You got my blood. You got check everything. That's just me.
So Reese, if you're not sexually active, you still getting tested? You go to your gynecologist?
I'm not getting tested for any STDs or anything like that because I know the Miss Dewan's fine.
You said herpes and something else just a minute ago.
I said herpes and HIV and all of that. But I don't have to get tests for that. I'm straight. Herpes is another thing that if you're not having an outbreak or whatever, you got to get a blood test done. and it'll tell you if that's what you got. You got to get a blood test for that.
Yeah.
So,
especially because men can be a herpes carrier for their entire life and have no damn clue until some woman pops up and says, "Hey, by the way, you were the last one that I did anything with," and I went to the doctor and had to tell them to test for herpes, and then turns out I have it, and you got some explaining to do, and you're like, I don't have it, and you go to the doctor and make them test for it because they don't usually test for it. And it's like, oh shit. Men can be a carrier their entire life and not ever have a breakout. If they are going to be a type of carrier that has breakouts, men will have breakouts within the first month. Women will have their first breakout within 5 days of contracting it. Women can't just be carriers. Women will get breakouts. I had a friend that went through that. And she had me do all of the Googling for her to find out more information.
Okay. Wow. Was your friend named Althea?
Hell no. What?
Doctor-patient confidentiality.
Sorry, it's just a joke. Just a joke out there. Everybody know your cooch is up safe and high.
That's
Nobody
right.
can get to it.
Everybody know that I've been with. They A-okay. So
all right. I'm hoping this weekend we can change that.
I want to stay A-okay. No.
I'm talking about somebody take it off the shelf. I mean, shit. If I'm popping my cherry, I need somebody to pop yours.
Let's see now the difference between you and
in
me.
The same
I've
room.
had my cherry pop before. I'm choosing to be celibate because I'm waiting for that right person. So look, 2.5 years don't bother me. Almost 3 years. November be 3 years, and it don't bother me.
You got a nice well job mechanic in there right now, or a maintenance man right in the room, right in there, right now.
I got 2 maintenance men right here working on the AC.
Shit, that's what I'm talking about.
That don't mean nothing.
Okay, I got a question then, Miss Althea.
Yes.
On the game show, she asked the question: do older women settle for men that they wouldn't have settled for in their younger days? And you said yes.
Hell yeah.
It's a matter of fact and all that jazz, but you're like, oh no, I'm waiting for the one.
Yeah.
So
there you go.
Your answer totally different than what you do.
See, that's people that don't know how to control their body and their hormones. My hormones ain't popping like a disco no more. And I know a lot of my friends do it. I still got a groove back. They got to get that young tenderoni. When she was younger, she would have not sold for the Cabana Boy. But because, or maybe she would have been on how fine he is. See, we're not looking for a long time. We're just looking for a good time. And if the right prospect comes somebody's way, they're going to jump on it. They're going to get it. Back in the day when we was younger coming up, we were looking for our prospective mate. So that's why we was looking for someone to grow old with. Hell, we already old. So we just looking for somebody to get down with. See the difference?
Well, I wonder if there's a difference between generations here because, like, let's see, we talked about the other day that the first cell phone didn't come out or the first portable cell phone didn't come out till 83, I believe it was, or 84.
No, it was 70.
No, it was 80 something. He's right.
Yeah, it was like 83, 84. Yeah, remember you were right. It was
the first cell phone. I think it was 83. If I remember correctly.
No. The first cell phone came out in 70s.
It was 83. Don't worry about it. Keep it going, Destiny. Go ahead with your question.
I
don't need you to Google it. I know I'm right. I know I'm right.
Back in your day, there wasn't a whole lot. Good morning, brother.
When did the first cell phone come out?
There wasn't a whole lot of
1973.
That's what I said, 73.
1973. And it cost $3,900 and whatever dollars.
$95.
But anyway.
Go ahead.
All right. Well, 73 then. But back before cell phones, the conversation, you had to get to know each other, and you had to hope that this was a person that you spent the rest of your life with. So you right away are looking for that forever prospect. And then later on, maybe you're tired of looking for this prospect and you're okay with settling. Whereas my generation, I got my first phone. I was 15 and I was one of the later of my class to get that first phone. So, but we go ahead and we talk and we get to know each other, and we do that shit so fucking fast that we're like, oh, we're in love, and then this and two birds in a carriage and da 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 and all that shit. So, like, whenever I was younger, I was just kind of like, I want to get some dick. But then, like, now I'm getting older, and I feel like if I end up single again, as soon as I go on a first date at any point, I'm going to be like, what's your credit history look like? Are you filing bankruptcy at any point? And that kind of jazz. Do you own your house, or are you renting? How long have you lived there? It's going to look like a job application, because I'm so damn done with relationships that if I chose to get in a relationship, I'd be like, you got to fucking hit all the marks. And if you can't hit the marks, then I'm no bueno with it. My man, I've got a damn good man. And thanks to that, if I did end up single and I have all these marks to hit, then there are going to be marks that are probably unfair. So, well, next relationship, I'm not just settling. Because I've been settling.
You're 30. When I was in my 20s, I was more of a loose cannon. When I got in my 30s, I started cultivating what I want, just like you're doing now. See, when you're, when we childish young, we do childish things. We get older, we mature, but that's on the uptick. Now, when you get to a certain age, you're going to be ready to act like you're in your 20s again, baby. See, you ain't got there yet. But if I'm still living, on that day, Destiny, call me up and be like, you know what? Reese, you was right. I'm ready to party. What nursing home you in, so I can break you out?
Because I didn't even want to party like I was in my 20s when I was in my 20s. I spent my whole 20s when I was 8.
Come back. Why you think they say 50 is the new 40 or 40 is the new 30? Why you think they saying that? Where you think that's coming from?
People who have been there and I have not.
So and there you go. You get it back. You be like, wait a minute. That's how Stella got her groove back. See, they was out there doing something. Come on, Stella, go ahead, get that ding-a-ling. Go and say, like people like Rodney that's trying to give me all the shit. Go ahead, Reese, fuck. He not telling me to be selective. He just said pick a willing and able-bodied man. Pick one. He's not saying look at his credit score.
It's a difference because I don't feel that any vagina should be held hostage. You know what I'm saying? Like that's unfair to the world. It's God's gift. You're supposed to give it out and be nice and come on, man. There's some dude who's having a vagina deficit right now. You need to help him out. Like, you can't just be selfish.
And they don't give the gold and Fort Knox out. And so this is precious.
Yeah, but it's sweet nectar of the gods. You got, I'm just saying, you gotta let somebody get in there every once in a while. Come on, man. You over there like Scrooge McDuck and shit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, over there trying to hoard all the goodness. Don't hoard it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you don't go out and give it to everybody you see, but I mean, every once in a while, you got to open up the vault and let somebody come in there and do a little dusting. You know what I'm saying?
Let somebody unclog your pipes.
There you go. Exactly. It's like your air conditioner. Let the maintenance man come in every once in a while and refurbish. Like even a house you got to remodel. A house you gotta remodel every few years. I mean, damn, like come on, go in there and let somebody you gotta Get rid of them demons. It's all right though.
When that time comes, we're not talking about sexual abstinence.
I know. We're talking about Lyme disease. That's right. Let's get back to it.
We're talking about the Lyme disease. We're not
There
talking
was an
about
episode of House where a woman had a tick stuck to her vagina. Does that count?
Nah.
A what?
My dog came up positive for Lyme disease.
Yeah.
To go back to it, yeah. My dog, when I took him to the vet, last time I took him to the vet, he came positive for Lyme disease, and I had to give him a bunch of medication.
You mean your sheep?
Yeah.
Oh, poor puppy. But it's different in humans because if it go undetected, when David Green get in here, we gonna have David talk. He's at the doctor as we speak now, so David will tell you more about it because it could be definitely crippling. And like you said, when you get it misdiagnosed, the bacteria in your blood is growing and growing and growing because they're treating you for fibromyalgia or they treating you for something else. Oh, you got migraines. Oh, you got headache. This is really serious.
The Lyme disease, I think in that case they're probably trying to check because so many things have the same symptoms, the same starter symptoms. Right. You're like, why does it all start sounding like cold? It's because your body the white blood cells have to focus on fighting some kind of virus or infection you've got going on, and it feels like a cold. But so many things have the same starter symptoms that they're probably going down the list of most common down to least common. And most of us are smart enough to have heard, hey, you got to wear some pants in the woods. And some of us have not. And it just is what it is. But everybody looks at a tick and says, that's bad. We got to get that out of you. Not everybody knows that the tick itself is not necessarily what leads to the Lyme disease. It's if you catch the tick quick enough, then hopefully you don't go through the process differently. You've got to, I don't know, what we did was because an ex-boyfriend of mine got a tick on him. We took some tweezers, we heated it up, we grabbed the tick goes, and it lets go because, I'm burning. But if you don't heat it up and you don't burn it off, or you go to pull it and maybe you don't pull it right and the head sticks, it panics and the tick vomits inside of your skin, and then that vomit is what goes through your system and creates the disease that is Lyme disease.
No, I got a video for it. The tick's not, when it feeds, it carrying the bacteria just like you been bit by its mouth.
Hey, Reese, ask the maintenance guy if he's single.
Molly, can you pull up the video?
He looked at her too.
Let me see.
Come on, why are you asking if he was single? He got a job, shit. How many of his factors he may hit? You don't know. How many factors he needs? He got a job.
Let me share the video that I got with you guys.
I got another question while we're waiting on Molly. I had no idea that white women wear headscarves to bed. No fucking clue. I did not know that. That is a headscarf you have on your head, Destiny, right?
Oh, no, I took a shower this morning.
Oh, shit. I didn't know y'all wore
that
shit.
I thought that was only...
Yeah, I thought that was only a black thing. I had no idea.
No, this is just I guess the towel turban from taking a shower, but I have slept with one of those. I don't even know what they're actually called. No, what's the one that's like the cap?
Yeah, bonnet. Yeah,
bonnet. Yeah, I slept with the bonnet, and I put
hey, who's that? Destiny Abu
oil in my
yeah.
hair.
Usually a hair bonnet to me means we not fucking tonight when I see it at my house.
Gosh,
that's funny.
Why I hear Funny Man? Where he at?
I swear I heard Funny Man call me a babwa.
No, he said Erica. He says that Destiny Abu instead of like Erica Badu.
I think he was going Aladdin. Prince Ali,
Arabian Night, like Arabian Day. You know what I'm saying?
There's something about dick.
I said Arabian Nights, like Arabian Days. There you go. What are you doing?
Arabian Nights.
Althea, what are you doing over
I'm
there, man?
seeing if I can get the things. I put videos up for Lyme disease, and I put it in our thing, and I was pulling it up to share.
Where's Funny Man at? I heard his voice. How come we don't see him now? Oh, am I tripping?
He's a ghost. We're just hearing things.
Yeah, was that your maintenance man? What the fuck was that? Came out of nowhere.
Okay.
There's an actor that guy looks like. I can't think of his name.
Say what now? I'm still tired. I can tell. I'm sleeping. Shit, I need to take a nap.
An actor that who look like?
What? Is Jesus in here? What the fuck's going on?
What is y'all talking about? Oh my gosh.
I hear the ghost of Funny Man, but I don't see his ass.
Funny Man is right there.
Not on my screen.
He's not on the screen. We don't see him.
David, are you playing with them again?
Like,
hey, how'd your colonoscopy go, David? I heard you was at the doctor's.
It wasn't a colonoscopy. It was for the Lyme disease and junk.
Oh shit! All right.
Yes.
How'd it go? Everything good?
Yep, I got cleared to go back to work.
Good.
Okay, I'm gonna share this video with y'all. Let me see. How can I? Boom. Here we go.
Now, if you have Lyme disease, if you bite somebody else, can you give them Lyme disease?
No.
No.
I mean, I felt like that was a good question.
It's like being a zombie.
I'm just curious.
Common, that same sort of reaction you might get from a mosquito bite or a midge bite, just a localized allergic type reaction. However, if the rash or the area around about the tick bite spreads beyond about a pound coin size, then it is the spreading form of redness, which we call erythema migrans, which is the first stage of Lyme disease.
There we go.
If you're going to get a rash from a tick bite, it'll generally come out round about a week to 10 days after you've actually had the tick bite. But some people, they don't notice a rash or the rash has never been there. And they can develop symptoms around about 2 to 3 months after either a tick bite or tick exposure. And that can sometimes be the difficulty. So if you develop odd symptoms, say a swollen joint, say a swollen knee joint, or you develop the Bell's palsy thing in the face, or you develop a weakness in your leg, then I think that's the time when you should go and see the doctor, and the doctor can think about what's wrong with you, maybe do a blood test, and then proceed according to what the blood test shows.
Okay. Did you have any of those symptoms, Funny Man? Did you have the rash and all that stuff?
Yeah, I had the rash. My leg was swelled up, and I had weakness in my leg, and then later on it developed into a whole bunch of other stuff.
Did they try testing you for COVID first?
They tried testing me for no, because first they thought it was like a bee sting or something like that. So they treated me for like bee sting and different things. Like I didn't actually find out I had Lyme disease until 2.5 years later, and that's the reason why with Lyme disease attacks your nervous system and everything. So yeah, it attacks your nervous system. So you know what I mean, within like, you know what I mean, 2.5 years and stuff. No, you know what I mean, I already did a lot of damage, causing like high blood pressure, you know what I mean, the blood clots in the brain, and various other things.
Stutter?
Huh?
Is that why you stutter? Did you stutter before?
You know what? That's the same thing the doctor said, and I said no. That was way before the Lyme disease.
What about your attraction to eating ass? Did it happen after or before?
No, actually, that's what I was I thought that's how the rash came about. So
the rash was on your ass.
That's why I was a little hesitant. I was like, hold up. I didn't want to. But
said,
yeah.
Oh no, I almost gave up booty.
Good. What happened to Reese? You there, Reese? Reese muted. What's she doing? Oh shit. I guess the maintenance man must be might be doing something. I don't know. She looks zoned out. Is she even here? Reese, can you hear us?
She's on mute.
You're muted, Reese. You all right?
Yes.
Oh, there you go. I don't know what she's doing. She look lost as shit. All right, I'm keep it moving.
Most recent estimates are of 427,000 new cases of Lyme disease in the U.S. every year. However, just because you got bit by a tick doesn't necessarily mean that you have Lyme disease. Hey everybody, I'm Dr. Jordan Wagner. I'm a board-certified emergency medicine physician, and on my show, I answer your urgent medical questions and clear up myths about certain deadly diseases. If you haven't already done so, please make sure you hit the subscribe button and turn the bell notifications on. That way you are instantly alerted when I post a new video. What is Lyme disease? Lyme disease is transmitted by the bite of an infected black-legged tick, commonly known as the deer tick. These 8-legged creatures, about the size of a poppy seed, can transmit bacteria if attached to your skin for 36 to 48 hours or even longer. If you remove a tick within 2 days, your risk of acquiring Lyme disease is low. Lyme disease is caused by 4 main species of a bacteria. Borrelia burgdorferi is the most common cause of Lyme disease in the United States. There are 3 other subcategories of Borrelia. They are common across different places in different regions of the world. Who is at risk for Lyme disease? In the United States, deer ticks are found mostly in the heavily wooded areas of the Northeast and Midwest. Where you work, where you live, or vacation can affect your chances of getting Lyme disease. The most common risk factors for Lyme disease include spending time in wooded or grassy areas, having exposed skin, and not removing ticks promptly and properly. If you do find a tick attached to your skin, remove the tick as soon as possible with tweezers. Gently grasp the tick near its head or mouth. Do not squeeze or crush the tick, but pull carefully and steadily. Once you've removed the entire tick, dispose of it by putting it in alcohol or flushing it down the toilet, and apply antiseptic to the bite area. What are the symptoms of Lyme disease? One of the first signs someone will experience when being bit by an infected tick bite is a rash. A Lyme disease rash and a mosquito bite are often mistaken for one another. The biggest difference between the two is itch. Does it itch? It's probably just a mosquito bite. If the bite doesn't itch and it's warm to touch, you might want to consider getting it checked out. Although not everyone develops a rash, or in doctor terms, erythema migrans, this rash can sometimes develop on multiple areas of the body. This rash is a red area that sometimes have a central clearing, forming a bullseye pattern. The rash expands slowly over days and can spread up to 12 inches in diameter. Some other common Lyme disease symptoms to be aware of is fever, chills, fatigue, body aches, headache, neck stiffness, and swollen lymph nodes can accompany this rash. When should someone see a doctor? Only a minority of the tick bites lead to Lyme disease. The longer the tick remains attached to your skin, the greater the risk of getting the disease. Lyme infection is unlikely if the tick is attached for less than 36 to 48 hours. If you think you've been bitten and have signs and symptoms of Lyme disease, particularly if you live in an area where Lyme disease is prevalent, contact your doctor. Treatment for Lyme disease is more effective if begun early. Consult your doctor even if signs and symptoms disappear. The absence of symptoms does not mean the disease is gone. Untreated Lyme disease can spread to other parts of your body for several months to years after infection, causing arthritis and nervous system problems. Ticks can also transmit other illnesses, such as babesiosis or ehrlichiosis. Untreated Lyme disease can lead to serious health complications, such as chronic joint inflammation, facial palsies, neuropathy, cognitive defects, and heart rhythm irregularities. How is Lyme disease diagnosed? If your doctor suspects that you have Lyme disease, they may order 2 blood tests. These will look for the signs that your body is trying to fight it off. The results are most precise a few weeks after you've been infected. These tests include an ELISA test enzyme-linked immunosorbent assay, and a Western blot test. The ELISA test can't check for the bacteria that causes Lyme disease, but it can look for your immune system's response to it. Once Borrelia burgdorferi gets into your bloodstream, your body begins to make special proteins called antibodies to fight it off. The ELISA test checks for these specific antibodies. Although it's the most common way to check for Lyme disease, the ELISA test isn't perfect. It can sometimes give false positive results. In addition to the ELISA test, your doctor will perform a Western blot test. A Western blot test uses electricity to split certain proteins in your blood into patterns. These results are then compared to other people who have had known Lyme disease. Some labs even offer a test for Lyme disease using urine or other body fluids. These methods aren't approved by the FDA and results are often incorrect. You may be told that you have Lyme disease when in fact you don't. How can Lyme disease be prevented? Cover up. If you're having a picnic in the grass or you're going for a hike through the woods, I'd advise that you wear long sleeve clothing, tube socks, yes, they're still in style, and long pants. Apply insect repellent with 20% or higher concentration of DEET to your skin. Parents should apply repellent to their children, avoiding their hands, eyes, and mouth. Keep in mind that chemical repellents can be toxic, so follow directions carefully. Apply products with permethrin clothing or buy pre-treated clothing. Do your best to tick-proof your yard. Clear brush and leaves where ticks live. Mow your lawn regularly. Stack wood neatly in dry, sunny areas to discourage rodents that carry ticks. What are the treatments for Lyme disease? Antibiotics. Antibiotics are used to treat the early stages of Lyme infection. Patients typically take doxycycline for 10 days up to 3 weeks, or amoxicillin, cefuroxime for 2 to 3 weeks. There are also times when a doctor can give a prophylactic dose of doxycycline after exposure. We cannot easily forecast how severe a tick season will be. However, we do know that thousands of individuals are bitten by ticks and get sick every year. We should be aware that ticks can be in the areas where we live, work, and play. We should take steps to protect ourselves and our family members, including our four-legged ones. All right, that's been a quick Lyme disease breakdown with me, Dr. Wagner. Let me know in the comments if you have any other medical questions that you.
Okay. Did I share enough with you guys today so you guys know? And Destiny, don't believe the wise tale about vomiting, the tick head to vomit up in you, and that's how you get it. I don't know where that came from, but I'm gonna say no, because if it's just a head, what are they vomiting up? You know what you know, but
it's remember he said don't like try to crush it or anything. It's whenever you go to pull it, it freaks out and it vomits, and then you leave the head and da 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 da. But like
I mean, same thing.
That from the bite.
It's supposed to before it like what they didn't say vomit for me, but they said it spits it will push whatever the hell is into you. That is the thing
that's in their mouth.
Yeah,
right. Vomit. And that's because they don't even have to, you don't even know it falls off on its own. So ain't nobody make it vomit. So
no, if you grab it incorrectly, it will make it. Yeah. It will make it shoot like just like when a snake bites you, it has to put the venom in you. Right. You know what I'm saying? So when if you take it off incorrectly and not the right way, like the venom will go into you. I don't know. Well, I don't know if it's considered vomiting, but the venom, whatever the sickness or that the Lyme disease will go into you.
It's the bacteria.
Yeah, I don't know. Snakes are a great comparison because snakes keep their venom in the sacs that are on their head, whereas you notice that he mentioned that whenever you go to grab the tick, you have to grab it just behind its head. It's because its whole head is likely dug into your skin. You have to go right there and pull, and you can't just grab it and rip it. You got to grab it and like wiggle and pull so that thing lets go. And if you don't do that right, then he spits
or whatever the fuck it's called. I don't know.
Even if you do that right, you still could have Lyme disease because it comes from the bite.
It doesn't come from the bite. He said if you get bit, it usually takes at least 48 hours before you get whatever the fucking disease
bacteria.
Is. The bacteria, yeah. So it doesn't come from the bite. Just because you got bit does not mean you have Lyme disease.
Well, true, but that's the only way you're gonna get it. It comes from the bacterial infested, whatever's in that tick mouth. That bacterial is in that mouth. The bacteria get in your bloodstream. That's how you get it. The bacteria getting in the bloodstream. But let's ask David. He's our Lyme disease specialist because unfortunately he was bit by a tick. And he didn't get no superpowers. So that's a myth too. So don't be thinking that you get tick and get superpowers.
Oh. Yep. None. That had me like literally on my deathbed. But they said if it's treated early, you know what I mean? If I would have been treated early, I wouldn't have went through all the things that I went through. But because you
need an antibiotic.
Like I said, I didn't know I had Lyme disease until 2 years.
2 years.
Yeah, 2 years later. Yeah.
2 years.
Yeah, the whole time he thought it was just simply syphilis.
David, I know you didn't think it was syphilis, but in that 2 years.
No, I thought it was because I did my mom a favor and I was mowing her grass. And they have there was like a beehive or something like that, like underground or whatever, a wasp or something. And I had my earphones in and I went over it or whatever. And I thought it was bee stings, but it ended up being the tick.
But how can you go back to that instance and say that was the instance? A lot could happen in 2 years.
Yeah, true. But I mean, I was getting ready to send you some pictures or whatever like that, and I dated back, and that was 2 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
2 years when you had hair and long hair and stuff.
No.
That was 20 years ago.
Yeah. I lost my hair at 20, 25, 26.
Oh.
Yeah.
Next Wellness Wednesday, we need to do alopecia.
Okay, you got it. Next Wellness Wednesday. Is that what you have for real, alopecia, David?
No. That's
hey,
just,
man. That's just my cousin ain't Jada Pinkett.
Hey, you don't know that?
Yeah, I do. My cousin ain't no Jada Pinkett. What's up, y'all? What's good? What's good?
Good morning.
What's up?
Ain't nothing. How y'all doing?
Wellness Wednesday, focusing on Lyme disease.
He's been in enough troubles. He might be Jada Pinkett. You don't know that? That's his specialty. Shit. Yeah, he loved troubles. He probably been there and Will Smith was watching, turning the channel.
Good morning to Miss Brenda Brown, the late night gatekeeper.
Good night. Good night.
Good night.
Listen, that episode was so long last night, I gave up. I was like, you know what? I'm just ready to go to sleep. But good morning, y'all.
Never give up. Remember, Joe Marshall, great comedian, funny guy. He said, never give up.
Hey,
yeah. Well, if I was going to survive for the Morning Mac show, I had to call it quits. I didn't give up because we can watch the second half later, but not last night. But good morning, y'all.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, Reese, you got a few new viewers too. You got a Chef Dennis who said good morning to everybody. LOL. He said
Chef.
New to the show, Chef Dennis. You got a Desmond Black. I'm not familiar with him either. He said you're teaching right now. Chef Dennis also said wellness is what people need. Someone got bit by a tick. Yes, that was a Funny Man Green got bit by a tick.
Hold on. Let me jump in here. I would like to say I was there at the beginning with Dave Funny Man Green when he first got sick. Like I saw what it did to him. Yeah. I was like, where'd he go? And it was, it was bad. He scared me there for a second. So every time I see him, I'm like, God is good. He's still kicking.
That's the blessings. That's the blessing.
And today, Brenda, I had a doctor's appointment, and they finally okayed me to go back to work.
Okay.
Yay!
How long was you down, Dave? How long was you unable to work?
They put me off. They put me off work, temporary disability in November.
Okay, it's just been some months, shy of a year. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm glad you have a job that you could get that on. A lot of people, unfortunately, we don't have job security, and our job's not going to come in and give us temporary disability. They're going to give us a permanent layoff.
Yeah, I was 2 months away from being paid for it all, but because I didn't reach the full 3 years. That's the reason why I only got like $300 some a month or whatever.
Wow, that you are a walking miracle. You survived off of $300 a month.
Not like the fact that you lived.
Rent itself, it was like $950, not even counting insurance and everything like that. So it was a whole lot of sports betting.
You couldn't go to work, but you could later. You had to do something to compensate it. I understand, David. I understand.
He had to make it on $300 a month.
I never knew.
Hard.
And I never knew porn had a medical program.
Oh no.
Look, there you go. There you go.
No, true.
I doubt he's only been looking at porn 3 years.
Well, if y'all need
at that time, sex or whatever was the last thing on my mind.
I know that's right.
I was literally like laying on the couch for months.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was so ratchet. Sex was on my mind when I was in the hospital. I had to get me some. So that's when I was in the hospital. So that's how ratchet I was. What you got to say about that, Beast?
I don't believe you.
Well, it's the truth.
It's all right. Well, you know, maybe that's what happened then.
I was jacked up, but I was like, wait a minute. The Mizzy Wonky that's why you had to have control over it. See, and at that time, back then I didn't have control.
Did you receive them pictures, Reese?
The pictures you sent it to, where'd you send it to so we could pull them up?
To your Facebook, Althea.
Okay. Let me go into.
While they're doing that, who else said good morning?
Oh, damn. I'm a stroke there. Hold on. My bad. What was that? Chef Dennis said someone got bit by a tick. Yes, that was Funny Man Green. He said he's from Jersey. He said he also has a podcast. You guys, we can check out at Chef Dennis -32. He said he's on tonight 6:30.
Okay, hold on. Let's ask him some question. What is he cooking tonight?
Shit, I don't know.
Ask him. Chef Dennis, what are you cooking tonight?
He's on the damn chat.
If he can hear us, we just gotta wait on him to respond.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey, I'm impatient. Hold on, I'm going to his fucking site.
I'm already on the way.
Oh yeah, there you go. Let's see what he's cooking.
You can go ahead.
Also have a podcast you guys can check out.
I guess I'm gonna try Facebook. Maybe I should.
Well, I'm on Facebook pulling David's stuff up now.
Yeah, you do you, and let them do that.
Dennis, what is it, Chef Dennis 32?
Yeah.
Chef
Look him up.
Wait a minute. This is David, y'all. Hold up. There we go.
Okay, you got it.
Can y'all see it?
Not
He looks
yet.
like 50 Cent.
I can't see it yet.
Food looks good.
All right, I found this.
It's two.
Chef Dennis on YouTube. I don't know if this is him.
I got
every day.
I got his YouTube.
Wait a minute, we talking about David. Listen.
Blood work every Monday.
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't mean to send the video. I meant to send the picture.
Oh no, let's watch it. Is it too personal? Is
I don't want to watch it. It might be a dick pic in there.
Yeah, because I think my ex is in there.
Okay, if it
I want to see his ex 100%.
Every day for. They had to put this tube inside of me. I gotta get injected every day for 28 days.
You gotta get injected every day for 28 days.
Blood work every
annually
Monday. Every day for.
I don't know if he. It doesn't look like he does food in every episode.
He said he is delivered, and this is
Oh,
Dave. This she Dave.
Yeah. They put a stent in, and it was like four different.
Where was you been at?
Huh?
Where was you been at?
I was bit on my leg.
But that's where they had to
Lyme disease. The Lyme disease goes into the I guess the bloodstream. It spreads or whatever.
Yeah.
So.
That's your kids.
Cute family.
Yeah.
Oh, you do got a thing for white girls. I thought it was a joke.
No. So this is how it travels. What's this?
Yeah. It's like different blood clots, different areas.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my word.
That's
the
your
main
head.
One, the main one was on top.
Ooh, that's your leg swelling up. Ugh.
That's definitely a leg.
All of this because he got bit by a tick, y'all.
And he did not get no superpowers.
There you go.
Did not get no
Hold on. Go to the pic with you, Reese. She missed it. Don't worry about it. It's all good.
Well, all I'm saying is thank God for miracles and great doctors because you're still living and breathing and living off of $300 a month. Y'all give it up. Like that's a miracle.
Yeah, man.
When I seen the doctor or whatever, no, I said I haven't had a headache because I was getting migraines like 18 to 20 hours a day for like I don't know, like a year straight. And I said I haven't. He said, "How you feeling?" I said, "I haven't had a headache in like 3.5 months." And he said, "All the medicine's working." I said, "I stopped taking the medicine 2 months ago." And he said, "Well, what's your secret?" I said, "Shoot," I said, "I stopped eating meat. I changed my diet." No, I'm serious. And I said, I've been taking sea moss and different things like that. He said, well, if that's working for you, don't worry about taking the medicine. He said, but I'm warning you, stop taking the Eliquis and everything, or can develop into more blood clots. Whatever. We're going to. I see him again like in 3 months, and we'll see how everything goes. But
be careful with that.
What's that?
Good morning, Philip.
Good morning. Not taking your Eliquis. That caused me to have a heart attack.
Oh, for real?
On the morning Max show.
Yes, he did on Wellness
Wednesday.
See, we be saving lives left and right on Wellness Wednesday. We informing the people, and we are real live test subjects. Phil can talk about when we talk about heart health. Phil gonna lead the morning Wednesday show because right on Wellness Wednesday he had a heart attack, and he just done told y'all something. Watch out with that Eliquis because what happened, Phil?
That's what the doctor told me. You know, because I've had an issue of blood clots for like 4 or 5 years. but also that, and they were like, when they did the examination, it was like, you got a clot in one of the valves going to your heart. Have you been taking your medicine? Not like I should. Okay. And I swear, I heard the doctor go out and tell the other doctor, this was a result of him not taking it. But
Uh-oh.
We lost.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute, Phil.
You sounded like a robot.
Try again. No, he's still frozen. Okay.
Is that better?
A little bit. Well,
I think your phone had a heart attack.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
Say something now, Phil.
Hey Nemo, look at the road, man. Making me nervous.
I am looking at I'm looking at the road, man. I got a long trip, bro.
Yeah.
I got a long trip.
Put your phone in the middle or something so you can be looking at the road and trying to fix it. Looking like a damn retard.
No, I'm good.
Where you headed?
Where you say?
Where you headed?
Where you headed? My wedding anniversary is tomorrow, so I'm headed to.
Why the fuck you on this show?
Wrightsville Beach, because I'm on the road. I'm driving.
Supposed to be trying to. Yeah,
I'm headed to Wrightsville Beach. Hey,
have any of you
have any of you ever heard of Wrightsville Beach?
Nah.
How was you driving like that?
Wrightsville Beach
is
in Wilmington, North Carolina, and they got blue water. Make you feel like you out the country. I mean, it's beautiful. Yeah, you gotta check it out. Wrightsville Beach in Wilmington, North Carolina.
Wrightsville Beach. Okay.
Yeah, I go every year. Okay. Yeah.
Your wife must be driving.
No, she right here.
No, I'm praying that he needs to get
She
off
praying
his
while
phone.
I'm speeding.
She wants to make it to Wrightsville Beach in one piece, Nemo. Just because you got a name of a fish, do not mean you can go off in the ravine. Look, boy.
You got the name of a pirate. He don't
Nemo.
care about rules.
No, actually, Nemo came from 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
Yeah, pirate.
That's where it came from. Yeah, Captain Nemo, and you know what his submarine's name was, right?
What?
You remember? If you read the book or you seen the movie, you know about 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
Yeah.
So what was the name of the submarine?
The D'Artagnan, I don't know. I can't remember. Give me multiple choice.
Nah, you a reader. You a reader.
The Nebuchadnezzar.
You wild.
I knew it had a beautiful name. I don't remember what it was.
It wasn't the Althea, so
you stupid.
what was the name of Nemo? I can't remember. Now you're gonna make me think about it. Why you gotta jog my memory with I can't remember.
Was it the name of a flower?
No.
The Nautilus.
The Nautilus. The Nautilus. Thank you. And I said the Nebuchadnezzar. I was like the Nautilus.
That was Neo. That was a ship.
That's right. The Nautilus.
The Nautilus. Have y'all seen?
Hey, you know what we need to talk about one day? We need to talk about Greek gods one day. Do you know
that'll be on Tall till Thursday, but right now we're on a Wellness Wednesday, and we got Philip back. So Philip, continue with your story.
Yeah, continue with
the
story.
But the doctor wouldn't told the other doctor what? I want to know what the doctor told the other doctor about you.
Nah, like I said, can you hear me better?
Yes.
Yeah.
I heard the doctor. Well, the doctor went out in the hall and told the other doctor. I'm in the emergency room, laying on the table. I'm serious. A heart attack will make you pray too. I ain't gonna say nothing. Take nothing away from that. I was on that table praying But anyway, so I heard the doctor go out and, walk away and go out in the hall and tell the other doctor, this is a result of him not taking this medication. But in my mind, I heard that doctor tell that other doctor, that dumbass is in there not taking his medicine. And I'm like, oh my God, because we run around, do this, that, and the other all the time doing this comedy thing. And we let stuff, lapse sometimes. I'm like, I'll take it tomorrow or something like that.
Yeah.
Man, 8 and 8 is my favorite time of the day now. I take my man 8 o'clock in the morning, 8 o'clock at night. Don't slip up on that eloquent shit, man. Blood clots are no joke. They will take you out of here and quickly.
And you got to be careful when they dissolving it, because sometimes they could dissolve it and a piece of it break off. Pew! Yep. And there you go. Yeah, yep. I know.
So you
definitely. I wear my compression socks faithfully. If you look at my legs now, I got my compression socks on.
Throw them up in the air. Let's see them.
Throw my legs up in the air.
Like David. Like David Green.
Hold on, wait. Wait till that maintenance man come back. Wait till the maintenance man come back.
She did it. Woohoo. Look at those sticks.
And it happened to have the little thing. I had to keep. I think I got 20 pairs of different designer compression socks. I know that's sad, but
designer compression socks. That's legit.
Mm-hmm. Go on Amazon and Temu.
Yeah.
And I didn't pay $30 for.
I got a bunch of them too, but that's one thing I don't do. I don't wear them like I'm supposed to.
Well, see.
No.
But see, I had trouble with my legs. If you got trouble with your legs.
Trouble with my legs. They don't know where my clots came from. Normally they come in your legs and your stuff, but I'm like, I've never had any problem with my legs. So they don't know. They don't really know where my clots came from. I mean, last time it happened, I had 4 of them in my lungs. I was in the hospital.
Did you have like high blood pressure or cholesterol or something like that?
I got high blood pressure. I'm a black man.
That's what. Yeah,
Of course I got high blood pressure. I'm a black man.
I'm a black man.
More likely.
Of course I got high blood pressure.
That's where they told me my clots came from or whatever. Was that my pressure was high, which I've always been athletic and everything like that. So and I never had high blood pressure or whatever. No, it wasn't until like a while with the Lyme's and everything, is when I developed
you
high
think
blood
it
pressure.
came from the Lyme disease?
With the lime and the coconut.
The stress. I mean, when you get sick, like the doctors, everybody knows this. When you get sick, your blood pressure goes up automatically. They claim that I have high blood pressure, but both of my numbers go under 100 on the regular. The only time my blood pressure go up is when I'm in pain or when I'm sick, when your body fighting something. And I think that's so idiotic. And they was like, oh, you're doing good. Like you said, oh, David, the doctor come in, oh, your blood pressure, oh, you're doing good. Keep taking the medicine. I'm like, yeah, I'm not. Because certain medicine do certain things, but you got to know your body, so you got to know what's good for it and what's not. And I've tried to replace man-made medicine with natural medications and natural things.
Yeah.
Right. Molly Seymour's. Make sure you get your Molly Seymour's today. If you want to, you got high blood pressure, even Lyme disease. Go ahead and get you some.
Actually does. Seymour's
Is
does.
Molly come bringing Seymour's tonight?
Yeah, no bullshit.
Molly,
Seymour's tonight too.
Molly, they asking you, Molly, you coming out with the Seymour's? You trying to come out, Molly? I don't even know what Molly is.
He on the toilet again. I don't understand.
Molly ain't on no damn toilet.
Go to the bathroom.
Hey, all that Seymour's got him shitting every hour.
Molly, you ain't going to crap every hour. Once your body get regulated to it, you could don't
Every
have to
other hour.
close the bathroom. and Chef Dennis should know about what you
Molly
put in your
shitballs.
body. Everything start with the gut health. So, like JoJo said, if you eat right, you eat healthy, you eat certain foods.
Yep.
But David, what you eating a pizza the other night? A pepperoni pizza at that?
Hell yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, it was. And I was pineapples. It was pineapples on the pizza.
Off the pizza. What was that?
It was it was mushrooms and it was mushrooms and onions.
Wow.
Oh, okay. It looked good too. That's why me and Randy voted you off. Randy was like,
it was good.
He gonna come on the show with a damn whole pepperoni pizza just to taunt a fat girl. He had the pizza like, yeah, that pizza looks so good. And he had the string it and was picking off the toppings and shit.
Looked like that pizza off the Goofy movie.
Like, David, as long as it's not Papa John pizza. What kind of pizza was that? Was that Papa John pizza?
It was Papa John's. Yep.
We don't do Papa John pizza, David. What the hell you doing?
Papa John's is the best pizza.
Papa John is not.
Papa John's is the second best pizza.
Papa John is a racist ass corporation. We don't.
Papa John's is sold.
It changed.
They sold it now.
changed.
Yeah, that John gone.
Yeah.
Papa John don't got shit to do with it no
After
more.
you did that racist shit.
Yeah, Shaq.
Folks, you still don't do it.
Shaq
You better
and
go to
Peyton
DiGiorno
Manning.
and make your own. We got to go somewhere else.
She said the Goofy pizza, like on the cartoon.
Yeah. Like from the Goofy movie, they went to pull out that cheese pizza and it just with all their strings, and boy, that thing was disrespectful with how good it looked.
Hey, funny man, your screen froze again.
Good. That's because Papa John did it. Papa John. I'm gonna have to tell people, folks. We got a Papa John eater.
Yeah,
Papa John got an ass eater and a Papa John eater.
But you gotta understand this the area that I'm at. I mean, we don't have a whole bunch of fancy restaurants or whatever.
Yeah,
we don't even have a Golden Corral.
He ain't got nothing up there.
No, we
got
gotta go
nothing
to we gotta go to Winchester, Morgantown, or Hagerstown for a Golden Corral.
Wait a minute, but you got a McDonald's?
Nemo,
Yeah.
We got like 20 McDonald's.
It is got a lot of echo.
Yeah, he ain't got much up there.
Oh, so much
We
better.
ain't talking about it there.
Nemo, I had to mute your mic because we was getting the feedback.
You gotta turn this echo shit on or
You
something.
gotta take your
I don't know.
echo, Nemo. Let me bring you back on.
Or better yet, just look at the fucking road, man. Don't even get a shit.
Yeah, until
looking at this camera.
You gotta
Is that
unmute your mic.
Is that better?
Yeah, it's a little better, but still mute your shit. We can hear all the wind from you driving. Why don't you have an in-depth conversation with your lady? It's your anniversary. Damn, motherfucker, like warm up the cooch before you get there.
Oh no.
Hey, no, I'm getting ready to sign off. So I
there
can
you
watch
go.
this road and talk to my wife. Y'all
There
be
you
safe,
go.
be blessed. And I'm gonna holler at y'all
Yeah,
tomorrow.
good job. Good
All right.
All right, y'all. Love y'all.
Bye,
Congratulations. Happy
Tell your wife I said you're welcome.
to you and the Mrs.
Happy
Nemo,
anniversary. Yes.
Hey, happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. You're
Hey, make sure-
welcome.
make sure-
Have fun.
Bye. Hey, what's up?
Oh shit, there the kids in the back.
He- wait. He said hello, people who
That's
always
Lord
talk
Nemo.
to my daddy.
You look like a bunch of nice people with respectable goals.
What?
Aww.
That's the wrong podcast, sir.
Yay.
Sorry.
He's darling. I love him.
That's my
Oh
man
my
right there. That's my main man.
Well, get off
Yeah,
and we'll
I'm out
see
here,
you
y'all, all right?
Yeah, he must got his smarts from his mama.
Hey, man.
Don't make him.
Anytime a kid that nice to you, they want money. That's cash at you.
It looks a lot like Funny Man Green.
Oh shit.
Oh my God.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's funny.
That look, Funny Man Green. Did you hear what he said? Well, they're cousins. Nemo and Funny Man Green. You can see the resemblance. So
not really.
And their kids.
No, we were step cousins.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
That makes it okay, right?
That makes it okay, yeah, 100%.
That looks a lot like Destiny said.
That's like a third cousin. That makes it okay.
The Destiny starting mess. She's talking about your little cousin look like you. Nemo's son look like you.
Hello.
Nemo gonna say, "What in the chicken foot fuck is going on here?"
Mm-hmm.
That's Nemo thing. The chicken foot fuck. I never heard of that, but Nemo, that's all you, boo. That's all you. But I know tonight, y'all come out tonight at 919 tonight. It's going to be epic. We're going to have on the microphone. We're going to have the Beast One, Rodney, aka the Beast One.
Please record it. Please
I'm gonna
record
do my comic debut, I guess.
He gonna bust
whatever
his
you want to call it.
commentary.
Yeah.
Get it on camera.
Have a good time. So we'll yeah. I got a whole. I rewrote the ending already, so I got a whole nother ending now. Ending of the joke, and then I got some stuff set up. I'm gonna try to do some crowd work and some other bullshit and see how successful I go. Either way, I'll be drunk, so I'll have fun. So I won't give a fuck about anybody else anyway.
Look, if you need somebody in the crowd to pick with, feel free to pick on me.
No, don't worry.
Hold on. Here's some advice. One drink before you get shit faced.
Nah, I got you.
One drink before you get shit faced, and you'll do amazing.
I got a very high tolerance for liquor, so it's all good.
I thought
trust me, I know my I know my limits. Don't worry. Listen, I've been practicing this all my life.
I also know you like to have a good time.
Yeah.
You had that bit about the reformed hose. I don't know if you're going to do that one tonight, but one of the most beautiful things about it is that you were able to involve me and Althea in what you were saying. And since you're doing crowd work, you can get to know the people in the crowd and learn the names of some of the people there and like point at them and include them in your joke. And that's fun shit. I love that.
Yeah,
I am
going reform hose.
Huh? I am.
My bad.
I am. Yeah. I got the whole bit. I don't want to give it all away, but yeah, I am gonna.
We just gonna see it. I don't want to know it now.
I'm definitely going. There will be some reform hoes coming out and having to say they are reform hoes. Yeah, that's my goal.
What about alopecia?
Come out and say.
Nah, no alopecia.
Unless you're there, Funny Man.
No. I need Funny. If Funny Man's there, he ain't gonna be there. But if he's there, he gonna be my premise to tell him where to go to find reform hoes. So we got it. But it'll be fun. We're gonna work it out. My wife's gonna be there. Like I said, I rewrote the ending, so it very much involves my wife at the end. So I like that ending way better because I ain't know where to go at the end.
Okay.
And then so I'm excited about it. I'm excited about it. We'll have fun either way.
That's all that matters.
I'm so sad that I won't be able to watch your comedy debut, but I know you're gonna do freaking great, man.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna try my best. I ain't promising shit. I'm gonna have a good time. That's all I care about.
Breaking news. What I seen last night is we need one more award for the Super Comedy Game Show, and that is the Mr. or Mrs. Congeniality Award. This will be 5% of the comedy pot and given to the player that played the best game. Now, right now, 5% doesn't seem like much, but once we get to the hundreds of thousands of dollars, that 5% is going to be off the chain. So just needed to make sure that I pin that somewhere so that I can write it.
What the hell is Miss
And
Congeniality?
who's going to vote that too? Who's going to vote Miss Congeniality?
You guys are going
Yeah, and
to.
like, is it
The whole
per
cast.
show or is it just
Yes,
your big
it
one?
is per show.
I don't like it.
I know, but trust me, if you win Mr. or Mrs. Congeniality on top of your top 3 winnings, you'll like it.
Yeah, I hear you, but you know.
Yes,
So
you guys.
you turned in the last video to the comedian guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you're gonna add something else that like it's like, oh well, this is the show I sent you, but this is the show now.
Nah,
Yes, it's called development, and to try different things out so that you can see what works. And when he gets back, if he sees a whole different, better show, he's gonna be like, oh yeah, you've been working. And I'll be like, yep, because I want to develop it into the best that it can be. So I have to try everything. And from watching the video last night, there needs to be a Mr. or Mrs. Congeniality, 5% of the pot.
Oh, you just wanted to give Tommy some money.
And anybody can have it. If I would have thought about it, Althea would have got it on her episode. You would have got it on one episode. Beast would have got it on one episode. Like, you guys all would have got it. It's the who did the best on the show. Who had the best, whether they were in the game or out of the game, who had the best attitude about it. And that'll win you money.
Let me ask you guys a question. Have y'all seen these reels and this comedian going around named Tristan Floss? Same last name as my own. He always playing. He's a black guy, but he plays a character as the old white a racist guy, and he always in his set. He always say, "I got some dick for you." No. Y'all see that?
Nah, I have no fucking clue what you're talking about.
He always singing song. He on a walker talking about. They was like, "What do you got?" I got somewhere. He's like, "I got some dick for you." No. And it reminds me of Rodney every time.
Damn,
I don't know how.
You need to bring that video to.
I'm gonna get Tristan Flossie. If you out there, I gotta get you on the Morning Mac show, son.
Oh, do you want some dick from him? Is that what's going on?
No, he's funny. I mean,
bring the video.
It reminds me of you. He's all on Facebook and TikTok.
Bring the video on Friday.
Let me see if I can pull a video up.
Freaky Friday. Not Wellness Wednesday. Freaky
I really
Friday.
don't want to go down
Althea's
Rob.
So he's playing the old person in the old folk home, and that's what he be cussing the people out. He's playing the old racist guy.
Tristan McFarlane?
Tristan Flossie.
I thought you said his last name was McFarlane.
Oh, it is. It is.
What's that? Your alter ego?
No. Tristan Flossman McFarlane.
Flossman, he's a real person. And I didn't even know his last name was McFarlane because it was funny the way he's,
I don't know yet.
Yeah.
Freaky Friday. Bring the video. I want to see.
He's playing the old, like he in an old folks home. And his reels are funny, So it reminds, when you look at him, he's supposed to be playing the old white racist man in the old folks home. And when older people, when they were racist when they're young, they're racist when they get older too. Oh, I know this because I was in the nursing home with my grandmother, and by me being in one too. But you can still win the heart of a racist person over, because Miss Margaret told me I was her favorite nigger.
Wow.
I was like, oh. Thank you, Miss Margaret. Rest in peace, because she's
you my favorite name. Yep, yeah, you want over.
Because I would help her with bingo and everything, and we started off with a bumpy start because it was like, don't touch nothing I got. Get your nigger paws off me, you know. So it was like that. And it was so funny because everybody that gave her care, mostly everybody, was colored. It was a lot of African women there. So she was livid. And I would go over and talk to her, try to calm her down. And I was nice to her when nobody else was. And they was like, why are you nice to her? Why she's mean, this and that? I said, you can't blame her. I don't blame her for the way she was taught. I can't be mad at her. That's how she was taught and brought up. That hate was in her. It never got out of it. I didn't blame her for that. But
Reese, share my screen when you got a second. Share my screen when you got a second, Reese.
Okay, I'm gonna share your screen. Okay.
You got to put it up on the thing.
Okay.
There you go. This the guy you're talking about.
This goddamn house is shit all over the goddamn floor.
Hey, Grumpy, I just want to let you know that I'm very upset with you.
Thank you, Jesus, Mary, and damn Joseph.
Oh, so you happy to see me?
Hell no. But them other two sons of bitches didn't know what the hell they were doing.
No, your ass was just giving Tristan a hard time. I didn't heard about you.
I don't know what the hell your daggum ass is hearing about me for, because I can do and say whatever the hell I like.
Whatever you say, crazy ass man.
Black bitch.
That's what you had?
You feel like watching some dishes today?
I don't feel like doing a goddamn thing. It's not my daggum job to wash no damn dishes. That's your goddamn job, you big black ass sumo ass.
Okay. Don't do too much with the black jokes, white man, because it can get real ugly for you.
You better shut your booty clapper lip ass up before I do something to you.
What you gonna do to me, Grumpy?
I'll knock your ass out.
Try it and see what happens.
I'll do it. I'll goddamn do it.
Try it and see what happens.
You old black bitch.
Can you hurry up and get in the car, please?
You can't make me get in this motherfucking car.
Look, just go ahead and get in the car so we can go get something to eat.
Well, I'm not getting in until
what, Grumpy?
Until I got some dick for you. I got some dick for you.
Sick of his ass.
All right. And it was an episode where he hit her on the butt and he ran out the house. She was bending over. And he said, are you a transvestite? Because you got an ass like a dyke.
Wow.
It was, he be saying stuff like on his little skit. And it's funny because when he pulled his arm back and said, I'll do it, I goddamn do it. That is so accurate because that's how they was in the nursing home. They were tearing them nurses. And it was like, don't you hear me? They said, I'll do it. I'll goddamn do it. It just tickled me. And then I went
now I know why you say I'm not funny. Gotcha.
That you didn't think that was funny? Well, it's coming from he's playing the character of a racist white man. And unfortunately, when you people of color, you ain't got no work. I would be called black bitch niggers, and then they will reach out and hit you. And the people in the nursing home, oh hell yeah, them old folks. It's funny. And Destiny, I never said you were not funny. You have never heard me say, Destiny, you're not funny.
Here we
There's
go.
an episode we can go to where you went.
We're off.
Never mind.
What I was saying that when you
We
sent me those
need to have an
videos,
intervention, Brenda. I think we need to have an intervention between
Destiny, that wasn't funny.
Destiny and Reese.
when I said Destiny, that wasn't funny.
Okay,
I didn't say Destiny.
hold on. Hold on. Let's ask some questions since we have to be privy to this fight that we know nothing about. I need to ask a question.
I'm gonna treat them like my kids.
I just need to know, why did it hurt your feelings so much? Did it hurt your feelings when she said it, or what's bothering you?
I didn't know I was going to therapy today.
Well, it's Wellness Wednesday, and you guys, you keep bringing it up, and I don't want to hear about it no more.
Well, then I won't bring it up anymore.
Okay, great.
You gotta
Perfect.
personally hug it out.
We won't talk about this till the next time.
Destiny.
It's not that easy for me. I want to hear about it.
Yes. I want to hear about why it hurt her feelings.
Yes, Miss McFarland.
Destiny, look, I got some dick for you.
Oh shit!
I was waiting for.
That was so funny. That imagine, because you ain't seen you. Have you ever had an old man come up to? I mean,
No, we haven't.
That's funny.
Oh gosh,
that's funny.
I seen a man. I seen a man in Compton. Hold on.
Destiny had her uncle come up to her like that, but not her old man.
Oh no.
My grandfather actually, after he got dementia.
Oh no.
That's actually
I seen
one
a
of my
man.
bits, but I don't know if I've said it on anything.
That's funny man slogan. He got that shit written on his business card.
Some dick for you.
I seen a man peeing in the bushes and he waved at me in Compton. So when we did our show in Compton, no, I just stood there and I thought that's the man Lisa Wood was talking about.
In a bush. Down here, you drive down the wrong street. I literally saw a man with his penis out peeing on the highway.
My wife got chased by a man in Eastover's little thrift store or whatever. Looked like David Green with his dick out chasing her down the aisles.
David Green, you just get no praise, brother.
Who was that baby? Where the guy had his dick out in the aisle. Huh?
I got some dick for
you. It was Forestville where? Forestville at the dollar store.
He was yelling, I got some dick for you.
He was chasing her down. He was chasing her down the aisle with his dick in his hand, talking about I got some dick for you.
You know, right across the street, right down the street a little bit is that senior citizen home. You know that, right? That nursing home. And sometimes, yes. And sometimes them niggas will escape.
Not they escaped.
The nursing home, yes, they would get out there and roll.
Baby Reese said that was her ex-husband.
And he said, I got some dick for you, baby.
That was it.
No, you gotta say it like that. I got some dick for you.
I got some dick for you, baby. Later on tonight, baby, guess what? I got some dick for you. No.
It sound like a date night, Randy. You sound like a date night, Rodney.
There you go. I'm gonna try my best. Shit.
Sound like
she called you Randy.
I know it's all good.
Not Randy.
I did. Randy. I got some.
Randy probably be out there too with his old ass. Couldn't figure out how to get his mic working last night.
Randy might have been the one that Brenda saw peeing in the bushes waving. Hey, Brenda.
Not hey, Brenda. Oh, happy and shit. Hey, Brenda.
Big old smile.
Okay. And this is, and just to clear the air, Destiny, sweetie.
Here we go again.
Here we go.
I want to clear the air because it was not my intentions to hurt your feelings when I said that wasn't funny. That and you are two different things, sweetie. It was just that particular joke. I find a lot of stuff. I tell Rodney if he says something, I'm like, Rodney, that ain't funny. That don't mean I don't think he's funny. All it means was I didn't get that joke, or I didn't think that joke was funny. Like, that ain't funny. It didn't hurt my feelings when you called me a dweeb, or did you call me dweeb? You said I see.
No, I said I have dweeb friends that send me cat videos all the time because you messaged me and you said, Destiny, those videos ain't funny. This is funny, and you sent me a cat video, and I'm like, I get those all the time.
You got dweeb friends. I sent you a cat video. Am I your friend, right? So you calling me am I a dweeb friend? Because I did send a cat video, but I did not take it personally. I just laughed and I thought it was funny.
know you well enough to be able to call you a dweeb. I don't know if you're a dweeb. I have no idea. But I have friends that I do know very well that are dweebish, and they send me cat videos all the time. My brother, he's a dweeb. He sends me cat videos all the time.
All right, to clear the air, Reese is a dweeb. Okay, let's move it on. Let's move on.
I'm a nut. I'm a weirdo. Because you know why I'm all those things? Because I don't give a fuck what people say about me. They just said it all, run the gambit. I don't take anything nobody say personal. So, I mean, we say a lot as comedians, and you're a comedian, your skin should be 10 times still reinforced. Phil Teller, as a comedian.
Good morning, stepdaddy.
Good morning.
Morning. Afternoon.
And funny man, where Phil at?
What you say, Reese? As a comedian,
I said, tell her that she have to tell.
You can't give it. You can't take it.
Yeah. She's a newbie, and we've been in the game 10 plus years.
How you know she's a newbie?
Well, Destiny only been doing comedy for a year and a half, right?
Yeah, September, late September will be a year for me. Or 2 years.
I ain't been doing comedy 10 years.
Well, it seemed like you've been doing comedy for 10 years, but anyway, yeah, you well seasoned, but you got to get
a cool way of saying old, right?
Well, Funny Man's been doing comedy because Funny Man can take a joke. David be laughing with us and making more jokes. You gotta have yeah.
You gotta have some thick skin to be dealing with y'all bunch, man.
Shaquan! Hey, good morning, Shaquan.
Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing?
Shaquan, what is your picture?
Yo, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Y'all know what that is. That's Batman doing Batman things.
You gotta
do is press all the little buttons.
You up to, baby?
You gotta squeeze his dick to make him squirt.
That part.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. All right.
Like,
hey, baby, I know what I'm getting for your anniversary.
I always think of it like this, Destiny. When I first started in producing these comedy shows, I had a mentor and he used to pick on me. Like, we used to get into shouting matches on the phone, right? About what his point of view was and what my point of view was. And he told me one day, he said, you gotta get thicker skin. Everything somebody say to you can't bother you, or else you're never gonna make it anywhere. And I said, well, you know, I will listen to the feedback and I will take people's advice and what they say and add it. But you know, if she said you wasn't funny, so what? Maybe you wasn't funny. Hold on, I didn't say you did.
To rip the information out of me, aren't you?
I just said it. Well, not rip it out of you, but it would help to explain. You know, we're not trying to.
Fine, I'll explain. Whenever the bit that I gave, the little bitty bit of a bit that I gave, had killed it at so many situations. It's my go-to bit because in so many open mics that I had performed it did fucking great. It's actually one of my main videos that I actually share of my comedy is me doing that bit, and it killed it. And then after I did it on here, nobody was laughing, and Althea said, first of all, Destiny, that wasn't funny. And it was just like, but that's my best thing. So, but I'm trying to, instead of looking at it
let her explain.
I'm gonna let everybody else take it in, man.
Instead of looking at it like, oh, well, you know what, I sucked. Now I'm trying to look at it like, well, I've got to remember that it depends on your crowd. It depends on what's opening up. Your body language has a lot to do with it. How you say it has a lot to do with it. So that even though that bit has killed quite a few times, there has been times where I didn't say it right, and I didn't have the right body language, and I didn't have the right build up to the situation, and it didn't do so well. So I'm not trying to I'm just picking at her by saying that she doesn't think I'm funny. I'm not actually holding a grudge on it because I didn't have.
She doesn't like it. She doesn't like it. Like when somebody says something to you and they're picking at you and you don't like it and your body language changes. No, everybody
why
does
do
it.
I get the talk about needing thicker skin if she can't handle my?
No. See, Brenda don't speak for me, baby.
No.
She's not. I don't like it. If I don't like the joke, I don't like the joke.
That's what I'm
not saying
saying.
you're not funny, but I don't care about it. But it bothers you because you pick it back, you bring it back up. It don't bother me because I laugh at it because it's funny.
I will never bring it back up.
But you can bring it back up because I tease people, I tease everybody.
Don't let them bully you, Destiny. Don't let them bully you.
I'm not. I'm just saying.
To the bottom of why
look,
we got it.
Beast. We have to go through this one when she brings it up. It stokes a fire in Althea, and it's about
no. You cannot speak for me. No,
I'm not. The videos are speaking for you. Go back and watch your own videos.
That is not what it's saying. If she brings it up, it's her poking Jace because she is hurt by it, and and it's like, and her mood and everything is set by it, and her action shows by it. So it's and that's what I'm talking about.
And what I was doing is letting her get out.
It's jokes.
Letting her get out why she was upset about it. And I get it, Destiny. It was like you laid your best crap out there and there was crickets and you were like, okay, wasn't prepared for that because everywhere.
No, hold on.
I wasn't the only one that didn't laugh.
Can I say something? Can I say something, please? Can I say something? The thing about that is, if you're in a room full of comedians, it is hard as hell to make a room full of comedians laugh.
Absolutely.
Yes, it is.
That's the worst thing you could ever attempt to do is make a room full of comedians laugh. You got to bring better than your best. You got to think outside of the box when you're dealing with a bunch of comedians. Because they think on the same wave that you're thinking that you're funny, they're thinking of you're funny. In all actuality, in the words of Bernie Mac, if you're a seasoned comedian and you're watching an amateur comedian and you think you're gonna work long, tell your best jokes because you're not gonna be out there long because they're gonna take keywords from that and make their jokes better. You're gonna have to step up your game when you're dealing with a lot of comedians. I've done several productions, and occasionally I might hit a good streak and make a comedian laugh. And I'm not that funny, but I'm funny.
Destiny, let me tell you, Destiny.
Hey Lee, you sure are sexy though. I'm telling you, girl, you looking good over there, shining. Shine on them niggas out there.
She got on her same
What you want to say to Destiny? Because
No, I'm just
I
saying,
can't
you
think
know,
of that
first of
funny.
all-
No, but seriously, it's hard to make a room full of comedians laugh.
There you go.
But my thing is, first of all, your funny is you. Don't defend your funny. You don't have to do that. And the second thing is, you will never make everybody laugh every single time. I don't give a damn. It's not going to happen. Do not take it personal. Do not defend your funny. Do not take this shit personal. You are not going to make everybody laugh every single time. You don't know what position this person is in or whatever. Man, so just do you. If they laugh, they laugh. If they don't, they don't. Keep it moving. Don't take it personal. This shit will drive you nuts if you do that.
So will.
Well, I'm not trying to take it personally. I made a joke and like it's turned into this.
But I'm just saying that is still that's your best set. That is still your best set. Okay.
This is a comedy intervention for you, Destiny. A comedy intervention.
I think it's more for Reese because Reese always want to pick on people and bully them, and then want to act like she ain't do shit. So I feel Destiny.
But
I feel
Beast, what do you
Destiny.
Beast, what do you think you be Beast, what do you think you be doing?
We're not talking about me. We talking about Reese right now.
Yeah, but you got the good mic and you talk over everybody and everybody get intimidated.
I don't know about that. That's
Yeah, I
isn't
get
intimidated
intimidated.
by me. That's because, I thought the shit was funny. It's all good. Reese didn't think it was funny, but she ain't had to give her a 15-minute dissertation on it though.
Oh, damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Give her a 15-minute
Yeah,
You know what? I gotta take that as Althea looks at me kind of like maybe like one of her kids, and that's why she's giving me 2 lectures
don't do
now.
that.
Don't do that.
Ooh, don't do that. Don't.
I can
No,
I
don't.
can I can tell you this.
Destiny,
Althea,
boy, Destiny love to
I
dig, boy.
I
She'll
don't
dig
I
right
don't speak for her, but what I can see on the screen and from the videotapes and from the moments that y'all are together, what I see is two similar folks, and one is just on the one end of the spectrum of age, and the other one is on the other end of the spectrum of age. And once you get some years under your belt, Destiny, I can see the same thing that Althea has for her in you. And once y'all get it together, and I don't know, whatever it is, I just want everybody to come on the show and not bring up stuff from 30 years ago. Let it be. Let it be. Let it go. Is that the
Come
word?
on,
Let
say
it
it. Can't
let
we
it
all
go.
just get along?
It's Wellness
Can I ask a
Wednesday.
Let it
question?
go.
Can I ask a question?
Yes, Shaquan.
Yes,
Shaquan,
Shaquan.
man.
I thought this was Wellness Wednesday, so I popped in. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm thinking, we talk about things about our health and stuff.
That's right.
We were.
So
It
that's
was
why I
Lyme
popped
disease.
in on this joint. So
This is mental health.
Right.
Clearly.
Clearly. And that is the number one thing out there that kills people is the mental health. You go once you go, you're not coming back. So it's a part of it. But Phil was when his week comes up, we're gonna do the heart attacks or heart health. Yeah, heart health. When you come up, tell your story, Shaquan.
Okay, I'll tell y'all a story right now.
Yes,
I would cut the camera on, but I got my robe on, and this is
So cut it
rated
on.
PG. Okay, all right, you ain't have to say. Y'all ain't said
Oh,
nothing
okay.
but words.
Hey.
Because you see, I'm just getting out the shower. You know what I'm saying? See, I'm bam in the bathroom. But I had an issue
My
going
mama has
on
that
with me.
same curtain.
So hold on, let me tell y'all the story real quick. So what happened is I was out doing a set one day, and this other girl, she kept saying, "Yeah, because us big girls gotta stick together. Us big girls gotta stick together." So I started feeling some type of way because, I got a fupa, but my fupa don't touch my feet. So I was like, we can't be in the same category because you got extended fupa and I don't. So that's when I came up with a ratio.
Not a fupa ratio.
That's when I came up with the fupa to ass ratio. And the fupa to ass ratio states that if your fupa is supposed to be less than or equal to the motherfucking ass. And if your fupa is less than or equal to the ass, then we are in the same ratio. But don't say us big girls gotta stick together if we're not in the same ratio. Because my big girlness and your big girlness ain't the same big girlness. Not me, big girl, us big girl. We big girls. Got to stay in our ratio. So the fupa to ass ratio just simply says that the fupa for a girl 5'8" or above must be less than or equal to the ass. That's my wellness story. Thank you very much.
There you
What's
go.
the BMI for that? What's the
I got
BMI
some
for
jokes
that?
about being big
BMI
girls
of your fupa.
too, and y'all skinny girls that think y'all big girls because you got some butt and hips, and y'all say, "Oh, I'm a BBW." I got jokes that y'all took my BBW because BBWs used to. Wait a minute, we are the forgotten woman. BBW. We had our own avenue. BBW. And we was Fashion Bug plus BBW. We had our own lane, Bryant. We had our own, we stayed in a special store for us, 16 plus, right? That wasn't your age, that was your size, 16 plus. Okay, now all of a sudden, Rainbow and shit come out. Rainbow Forever 21, they say a BBW is a size 10. And BBW would never fit in a size 10. Not unless you take that 10 and wrap it around your head and we wear it as a scarf. That's the only size
That's a
10.
BMW.
Or a size 10 shoe.
Big, beautiful woman.
I used to get
and Megan Thee Stallion and Nicki Minaj and Cardi B fucked it up for all of y'all because they get them BBWs, Brazilian butt lifts, and they think they're BBW. That does not make you a BBW. Coke bottle figure is not a BBW. If you got a figure like mine's a keg, I got a full keg. That's a BBW. If you look like a 2-liter bottle of soda, that's a BBW. But if you brandishing your Coke bottle and you got hips and butts and tits, that does not make you a BBW. That makes you an enhanced Barbie doll.
Oh, wow. I never looked at it like that, but that's facts.
All right, Destiny.
I used to get annoyed as hell because there was this girl, and I'm gonna say her name because it's a common name. Her name was Courtney, and
I know her.
No, good. Well, this chick used to sit there and talk about like, oh, I'm so fat. Oh, I'm so fat. And I'm like, girl, you're really not. Can you stop saying that? And then one day I'm playing Street Fighter and there's a character on there. His name is Bob. And he is a full-blown circle. He is a big fella. And she goes, oh, that's me right there. I was like, you know what? Can you just shut the fuck up? Okay, because if you're fat and I'm bigger than you, then what does that make me?
Humongous.
I'm not, she's sitting there rocking like a size 12. And at the time I was like a size 18. And she's sitting there calling herself fat in front of me, who was much bigger than her. So I was taking full offense. I was like, you need to stop calling yourself fat and understand that you're stunning, actually. She had a petite stomach and she had hips that came out like that. I said, whenever you hit the age of legality, you are going to have to fight motherfuckers to get off of you. You are stunning, and you're sitting there calling yourself fat. I used to do the same thing when I was a size freaking 6, and I'm sitting there looking at my little baby Pudge. I'm going, oh, I'm so fat. Fuck, I would be grown up would have slapped the shit out of me as a teenager for saying that I'm fat when I'm like this fucking big. It drives me nuts. Little tiny women need to stop calling themselves fat just because they aren't to the level that their friends say they need to be, or that the tabloids say they need to be. Mm-hmm. If you're any fucking size, you need to be happy with yourself.
That part.
Period. I may not be petite anymore, but I mean, right now you can't really tell, but I'm damn sexy, damn it.
Yeah, that's because you with your equation. As long as you in your equation, you're sexy.
Well, I'm not in my equation, and I'm still sexy. So look, them skinny motherfuckers wanted to take BBW. That's fine because I took PHAT. I am fat motherfucking death. My PHAT stands for pretty hungry and thirsty. I can take it too. I'm sexy, but you know I'm chemically imbalanced because they took one of my butt cheeks, Shaquan, so I can never be balanced. Look,
I'm gonna tell you what it is.
I don't.
They gave it to me.
I ain't go with the coochie. I ain't got the fupa, and I'm missing a butt cheek. I'm all fucked up.
I got your butt cheek. It's my fupa.
Hey Phil, aren't you glad as men we don't have to have these fucking conversations with other men?
Well, I know some men only got one ball.
Like, what the fuck?
Like, I'm fat. I ain't never heard a skinny man say that.
Well,
they went to this whole rant. Ain't nobody give. I think nobody gives. I think it ain't let no nigga get no pussy anyway, so it don't matter what she is. So I mean, damn,
that's this shit sound like a man in these. It sound like some bullshit.
I'm losing weight right now, but that's just because my birth control doctor told me that if I didn't lose weight, then my birth control was going to put me at risk for blood clots. And I was like, okay.
If you ever concerned about your size, ask the nigga who fucking you. That's the only person you need to worry about. The nigga who's fucking you. If he okay with your size, whether you 300 pounds or whether you 75 pounds. If that nigga who, if the nigga who's eating your cooch,
ask the nigga that want to fuck you.
Yeah, there you go.
Shut up, Phil.
There you go. 100%.
Destiny, don't even be worried about nobody thinking nothing about your way. Only yourself. Beauty is in the eye of the
That's what I tell
beholder.
people.
That's
If
what
you're not
you know.
happy with yourself, make yourself better. It doesn't matter if other people are unhappy with you or happy with you. It matters about how you feel about yourself.
And Destiny, I'm glad you said that because it goes for jokes. The same jokes. If nobody else laughs
Here
with
we go
you,
again.
you don't worry about it.
She
I'm
brings it back.
giving her some tough love.
It's called a
If nobody
callback.
else, you know, make yourself
She brings
happy
it
with
back
your
again.
joke.
There you go.
I'm clearing the water. See, what y'all may tiptoe
Water's
around,
so cool.
you'd
It got
never get over nothing if you keep going over it around it.
Yeah.
If you go through it, then you can work it out, and boom, you ain't got to bring it up no more.
But
'cause
but you
out.
clearing water that's already clear. Like nobody
It's
gave a fuck
not.
about the water
No,
no
no,
more.
no,
We
no,
done
no.
moved
It's pushed
on.
to the side.
We
It's
moved
pushed
on
to
from
the
the water.
side,
That shit is
and
over
it's
with.
not. And you know why I know
All right,
it's
there you
not?
go.
Because it was
Why
brought
not?
up today. Because it was brought up today, and she was feeling some type of way. Because she was like, and you say I'm not funny. She was talking about the
You
sense of
made
humor.
an emotional
Sense of
use.
humor. It's its own individuality.
Such a
Everybody's
bully.
sense of humor is different, like our fingerprints.
Reese.
I'm telling her
Reese.
it's okay.
Okay.
Reese,
All
you
right.
are definitely the
Now,
mom.
Reese, now you let it go, please. You good?
And
You
I
got
want
it
to make
out?
sure she understands. I want to make sure.
She said she understands. Yeah. Damn.
Destiny ain't never coming on here again. Y'all don't
What you
TikTok
wanted?
off. It's a
What you
wrap
what you
now.
wanted to get a fucking tattoo that says she understands or something? Like damn. That's what we
I'll get
talking
it right
about.
there.
Man, let it
You
go.
know
Now
what?
put it on your middle finger. You gotta do it like that. There you go.
That part.
There you go. It's all right, Reese. We understand that you don't think she's fucking funny and you want her to get over it. Let it go. Okay? Damn, we get it. Jesus, you don't have to keep on bringing it up. Shit. We understand.
Water got
And this,
murky again.
and that is what I am saying. Okay, thank you, Beast and the good Mike. I was waiting for it to be reiterated what I was saying at the beginning of this conversation. Let it go.
All right, there you go.
I done
All right.
made up like 3 other games over here while y'all arguing about it. I'm like, okay, so while they're arguing, let's see, what are we gonna play next Monday?
I'm trying to get a full view of this Batman toy. Like that joint has me confused. I want to know what Batman face look at the end because I can't see his face. I
Well,
want to know if
Batman,
it's like the
his face is looking up, and the point of the toy is you're supposed to press on, you know what? And he
If I can
squirts
make
out his
this
mouth.
bigger so I can see it.
He
okay.
does what
I
out
can't
his
see
mouth?
shit.
So you press on his special, you press on his
Eating
lower
pussy.
head,
Yeah.
and he squirts out his bigger head. Let me put it like that.
Yeah, it looks like a lotion dispenser.
You ever get head so good that you spit?
Yeah, and
her
and so
Batman is hot tooing on that pussy.
Yeah, you know. I kind of
no,
like the way that
it's
sounds.
from
I'm gonna ask my husband to do that tonight.
Ah, there you go.
oh
Hey,
wait, hold
it
on.
worked.
Did you buy
You
that
gotta
in
get
an
another
expensive store?
dispenser with it coming out his mouth, not his woohoo.
Yeah, because it's coming out of his mouth. When it squirts out of his mouth. So you touch his woohoo, and it
Oh,
squirts out of his mouth.
oh,
Mm-hmm.
I see. See, his head is cut off, so all I see is the woohoo, and it looks
Right.
like it comes out of there if you
Now
pull
get
it.
this. The funny thing is, this was a toy I brought. This was a toy that my daughter had brought in the store, and I seen her buy it. It's the water gun, and I seen it, and I took her from her, and she still to this day doesn't know why I took it from her, but that's why.
See, they
Wow.
selling it to
Your
the
husband know
kids.
why.
They giving it to the babies.
Wow.
It looks
When the
comfortable to hold.
Yeah, yeah, but not for my daughter. I'm cool with that.
Hey.
That reminds me of
Can you put that
the
door
song
back over there?
when it the one I Wanna Sex You Up came out.
Can you put that door back over there?
Anybody remember I Wanna Sex You Up?
Yeah, we
Remember
remember
that
That was
song?
my favorite song.
Oh, nice.
I was in the back
This
seat
how I
of
made
the
my son.
I was in the seat with my mom and it came on the radio and I started singing. I had my eyes closed and I was like, ooh, and all I know is about the hook. When it said, I want to sex you up, I saw stars. Like, I had my eyes closed, and all of a sudden I saw stars. My mama hit me so hard in my mouth. I have
This ain't
trouble
the
to
same
this.
singing with a busted lip, is it?
No,
You
I
was
have
a teenage. You was a
I
big
have
girl, so you knew about this.
teenager. Yeah, it not that I knew about it, it's the way that I was singing about it. Must have been like I knew what I was singing, like, you know, passionate. She hit me so hard, and she was like, I don't know what you're doing, but that's for everything that you're doing that I don't know about. I was like, wait a minute,
Y'all
you
gotta
can't
realize it took Brenda a while to get out the car seat. So
oh my God.
Did your
I have-
parents ever do that thing where they're like, hold on, I need you to tell me what you did. I know what you did, but I want you to tell me what you did. Y'all's parents ever do that? Or am I the only
Hell
one that
yeah.
got put in that trap?
Nah. My mom did that shit all the time.
I wasn't risking another ass whooping to tell her
I'm
what
like
I
going
did.
over the list of things I've done and trying to pick out the least horrible of them to say out loud. And I said one, and they're like, didn't know about that. We'll come back to it. Give me another. I'm like, fuck.
my answer would have been today.
I wasn't a bad kid. You know what? I wasn't a bad kid, so we didn't I didn't get in trouble like that.
I can tell, Brenda.
Not bad meaning bad, but bad meaning good, huh?
Huh? No, like I wasn't like we didn't throw temper tantrums. We didn't talk back to our parents. We came in at curfew. We did not break curfew. You know, like
You wasn't fast with them boys. My grandma said you being fast ass.
Well, I had a unique upbringing because my uncle was only 2 years older than me. So I didn't even know about, you know, the boys and the
Was he a
girls
third
thing until
uncle?
I was like 16, 17 years old. 'Cause
So,
Mhm.
so how old were you when you went through your whole phase, Brenda?
About 28 to 30 when I recognized that I needed eyebrows. And when I started learning how to put my eyebrows on, it took me from like a 7 to a 10.
30 years old.
And I turned into a whole bag. Them 2 years
That's an
right there.
ancient hoe at 30.
Well,
What'd
what
you
happened
say?
to your eyebrows? Hold on, I don't even know where they go. How'd you lose your eyebrows? What the fuck happened there?
My mom, I don't know. My mom didn't pass them down to me. My sister got great eyebrows, but me, I didn't get any. I'm like my mom. She doesn't have any either.
Oh, you look like one of them hairless cats.
But Brenda got a
Kinda.
mustache.
My sisters inherited
Brenda
my
got a
mother's
mustache.
ass. I did not.
Again,
That's
I
okay.
like I said, I didn't get in trouble like that. So my whole phase was like 28 after I had my son, and I realized that, you know, I was cute. Then I turned into a hoe for about 5 years, and then I aged out of it. I was like, I don't want to just have sex for no reason. I want
There
to
you
do
go.
something else.
5
Yeah.
years. I had
And you figured this out
1 year
after you
of
had
hoe
your son?
phase.
What'd you say?
Destiny, you're
Althea?
still in your whole phase. I had to tell you.
No, I was saying that you figured out you became a hoe after you had your son.
Yeah. Yep. Because I wasn't cute when I had my son. My son, I love him to death, but he was a product of low self-esteem and bad decisions. Like
That's every hoe out there. What do you mean?
Yeah, I was like,
well,
that sounds like
I'm not talking. Well, I'm answering her question about when I found out. Thank you very much. And
That
I
is the
found
code.
out.
Hold on, but that's the code. That is the
Well,
core of hold'em right there.
well, if I'm
low
talking about
self-esteem and bad decisions.
if I'm talking about them, let them chat in on the chat in on the comment section. But in answer to Althea, yes, after I had my son, I lost a lot of weight. I went back down to my pre-baby body. I figured out I needed eyebrows, and that's when all the men was like, "Oh my gosh, you're beautiful." And nobody'd ever said that before. So yeah, I got into a whole lot of shit.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
I need to see some teenage pictures. I don't believe it.
Uh,
I don't
you have
believe
to
it.
go. You have to go on my go on my Facebook page. They're in there. You got to dig for them, but they in there.
Hold on.
Hey, Ty.
My old phone died, so all my information is in my Facebook page.
I know that's right.
So yeah, my old phone was like, I retire. I'm gonna go off, and this is the last episode.
Speaking of wellness, do y'all feel like people are on their phones too often nowadays as opposed to like the 80s when we were younger?
Hell yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Hell to the yeah. And you know why? Because you can't even have dinner time. You see, we come to the table, we eat, we talk about what's going on. Now at dinner time, everybody's like this. Like robots, and they take their food, they go in the room. Nobody talks to nobody anymore. Everything is automated. You know,
it's supposed to be if you're not talking while the dinner is in front of you, it's supposed to be because your dinner is that good and you're just eating. It's not supposed to be because you're staring at Facebook or some shit.
That part. That's crazy. Absolutely. This generation definitely is different. They need some
You ain't
wellness.
kidding.
Have
When
you
my
ever
phone,
been in a room with people texting each other when they're in the room with each other?
Only kids.
wait a minute, I see people.
You do it all the time.
I see people lose their minds at these big events like Bruno Mars. He does not allow you to have your smart watch, your phone, nothing, no recording. He makes you put them all in this lock bag, and the only way you can unlock the bag is you got to come out and go to one of the stations and get it unlocked. So I see people lose their minds at the entrance when we tell them they got to put their stuff in this bag. They look at us like, the fuck you mean? I'm like, well, there it is right there up on the big old LED board. You must put your electronic devices away. So I do think people have a, what do you call it, like a dependency on them.
Yeah.
There's also the fear that like, hey, if I put my stuff in this bag, what's the probability that I won't get it back?
Yeah, that part.
No, they hold on to the bags. They keep the bag.
If it's my first time experiencing it, I'm definitely going to be skeptical. Like, the fuck you mean?
Right. I got to put it in a bag. Why? What if my kids call? What if there's an emergency? What if? I'm like, well, then you shouldn't be at this concert if all of that shit could go wrong right now.
It can go wrong at any point. You can go to a concert, get your phone taken away, get out of that concert, find out that love of your life done been in a wreck or something.
Yes, and
Things
that's
happen
why
at any point.
and
Nothing
that's why
happens
during
that time.
the concert, again, if so many things can go wrong and that's where your mind is at, then don't come to the concert, because they don't want you to ruin it for everybody else. So but I'm just saying, I see people lose their minds over their phones all the time.
Well, I think B found something on your page, Brenda. He into that phone. I think he found something.
I'm trying to find a young picture. I can't find that shit to save my life.
It's all the way back.
I thought I saw one, but I was like, I don't know. I don't know who the fuck that is. So I was like, let me just keep looking.
You have to. I have about, I don't know, 10,000 photos on that page. So you're going to have to do a little digging, but they're there.
You said 10,000 photos.
I've had that account.
They're not of her. All of them. Most of them are random ass shit.
No, of my work. I use it as a bank to put all of my stuff in. So it's random to you, but to me, I understand every little piece.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I tell my man when he's like, why is the room a mess? I'm like, I understand every piece of it.
Don't worry about it. You just look for what you looking for. Don't worry about everything else.
So, Ty.
Yes.
Uh-oh, Phil left. Okay. Hi, Phil. I think he had somebody come to the door or something. But Wellness Wednesday,
we're
checking in.
Yeah, I don't went through all the pictures. You ain't got that many.
No, you didn't. You
Not
couldn't have.
here. Oh, no, you're right. Fuck me. I was just in uploads. Hold on. Maybe I was in the wrong thing.
Yeah, you.
Albums, videos,
There are
profile
pictures
pictures.
in there. I'll send y'all some. I'll go through them. I know like where they are, but yeah, hairless. I don't grow hair under my
They're
arms.
hairless?
I don't grow hair under my arms or on my legs or nothing like that.
You know what?
My mom is
Oh
like,
shit, I was just
On my
joking.
head. I don't grow much hair under my arms or my legs or my naughty parts, but my head grows. But the other
Yeah.
head,
Yeah, that's the only place it grows is on my head. It
All right, I
doesn't
found
grow.
them now.
uh-oh.
I found some, but nah, you was attractive. Shit. I don't know. This one, when I guess your son is very young in this one. I don't know if this is your son. Me and my baby, yeah, on party one. He's young in it. You had bangs and shit. You had eyebrows then.
No, I had bangs.
That's the trick. That's the trick.
No. You have to keep looking for the ones of me as a teenager. The one you're looking at, I already have my son. I was 25 when I had him, but I still didn't have no eyebrows. Look close. I think if it's the picture that you're talking about, I didn't say I was ugly. I just said I was like a 7. Like I was nondescript.
All right.
Until I figured out
the way you said it, like I had to paint on eyebrows. I was expecting you to look like the Lord of the Rings character that was guarding the precious ring or some shit.
Okay, hold on. That was the first like year because it took me a minute to figure out how to do it.
and I still ain't figured out how to do it, and I don't bother with it.
Shoot, I slap on a pair of eyebrows in a minute.
Myself in the eye. I give up. I just do lip gloss.
I want to get mine tattooed on, but I'm afraid of the needle to the face. I don't know about that.
All I know is there's one picture. You got a nice set of breast assistants.
What you get out of my
Get
out of there.
It has been Wellness Wednesday on the Morning Mac Show. You know, y'all got to come out tonight on bar 919 on Waldorf tonight. Rodney get on stage and pop his on stage cherry.
Woo-hoo. I cannot wait for that. I'm so proud of you. I wish I was there. I'm clicking my heels. I wish I was there.
Congratulations. This is happening tonight.
Bar 919.
Yeah.
It's like bar 919. Waldorf, Maryland, the Gwen Factor. Let me see if I can find.
Congratulate me afterwards.
Oh,
That's not even far. Maryland is like an hour and a half from me.
You should go down if you can.
I can't.
You should go.
I'm going to the firehouse tonight to hit the stage.
I know that's right.
I'm gonna put a little marker in place because I can see you through Shaquan's eyes. Just make sure you videotape
gonna be
it.
at the firehouse tonight. She gonna do her own show, Brenda.
No,
Jonestown Road in Harrisburg. That's where I'm gonna be at tonight.
Oh, okay. You can't go. Oh, well,
Otherwise,
make sure.
I would. I don't mind.
Make
But
sure
every
you film it out
Wednesday-
there. Make sure you film it.
Oh yeah, we're gonna catch him up there. We're definitely gonna get this.
Yeah.
It's like we giving birth to our baby, but we did it online. Then we're gonna do it on stage.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, that's
Yes.
awesome.
All he did was like you pop the cherry when you actually stand on stage. So all he was doing is like taking it for a test drive online just to see.
I
And
was
now
watching porn before I do the real action. You know what I'm saying? Had to rub one out. real quick.
yeah, he had to
I
rub
believe you
one
do
out.
have a pocket piece somewhere in your house. Probably in the middle of your couch. You got a little pocket pussy, don't you?
Oh Lord.
Nah, I got in-house pussy. Don't worry about that. Shit, all I gotta do is fucking pull out a $20 bill. My wife do real strange shit.
You know what? I can't with you.
That's how you do it, though. He said, "I ain't gonna pay a stripper. I'm gonna pay my wife." To strip."
Exactly. Found out my wife would do. My wife would do a lot more for a lot less money.
You know what?
Shit.
When I was younger, they said it was cheaper to keep her.
Yeah.
It is. It
Hey,
is.
man. Like I said, you marry you a good woman and turn her into a hoe. That's what I did. Shit.
Look,
All
and
right,
I gotta,
yeah, that's part of my routine. I got my reformed hoe. 23 years of reformed hoe-ness. I'm happy.
I know
But
that's right.
You know, I gotta keep her away from them hoe tendencies things, though.
I'm just waiting to be a hoe. Again. I said again.
Hey, man.
Oh no.
That's all. But my little tink, he been calling me up and said, "What you doing, girl?" I said, "Nothing." You thinking about me? Nope.
You should better go ahead and give T-Tink something. You gotta knock the dust off that shit, man.
Yeah, let him get some. You done brought that nice wig. Got
What
your
wig?
hair all nice.
I gotta get another wig. This wig old, child.
I'm about to get off of here. I gotta do some work.
With that on.
We all gotta do some work today because we gotta get ready for tonight bar, and it's 1 o'clock. I gotta get my bearings straight. So tomorrow is Tall Tale Thursdays. That's where we talk about the stuff, the stories and all. You can tell whatever you want to tell. I'm gonna tell a story about how I got some last night.
That's what I'm talking about. We're gonna make that happen. I'm gonna pop my cherry, and then you're gonna take that cooch off and dust it off and let somebody blow that back out. I'm proud of you. Hey, somebody blow that back out, you be walking straight tomorrow. You're gonna come to the show walking normal and shit.
Our vision's better.
Mm-hmm.
How the butt cheek, how the booty cheek could grow back.
Yeah, there you go.
Got a whole new
funny.
That's what's wrong with it. Yeah, it's
like
like
a booty cheek could go back.
Yeah, it's like a pump. Once he stick it in and pump it up, that shit gonna inflate. Yeah,
that's it.
It's like a raft. Yeah, there you go.
They gonna think you had a BBL, girl.
That has been the morning show, y'all. Tune in tomorrow, where we talk about the Tall Tale.
In this lonely ass world, it's getting colder. I'm not going nowhere if I cannot take my boat in. My mind was bred a little different, yeah, from my own past. If I see heat, why the fuck would I wanna go there? Mama, I'm making a nigga smile. Mama, your little nigga came from wild. Mama.
There you go, Mom.
If I did, that's me going there.
I thought we were going hard.
So I want to say goodbye to everybody. Yep, that's right.
And Reese, you need to apologize to Destiny for all the mean things you said about her.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Man, I'm tired of you picking up on her like that on the show.
Daquan gotta apologize because now I really want a Batman gun.
My bad. I'm gonna get out here and do something strange for some change to get you one.
Sounds
great. Tomorrow, tonight, bar 919.
Bar 919, y'all. Woo woo.
Hey, Vicky, you trying to make a quick 20?